come from, that's probably the only reason my hoe fucking me. Only niggas who call bodies for me, that's who stuck with me. She ain't got the drop on none of my ops, that hoe ain't touching me. Let's be real. I know folks on the book, they ain't outside for real. Bitch, this ain't no playground. I can't let that little shit slide for real. Let's be real. Niggas ain't holding no steady, these niggas ain't down for real. God protect me from my friend, my op, no, they don't spare for real. We the demons, niggas out here fighting for real. Let's be real. I told AI crib niggas just go live in the shit. We don't die for real. They want niggas in to get in my mode. My little hoe say I'm killing myself. So pushing P down, I thought I was looking for key. I be out here feeling myself. I'm in these streets like a hobo. Before I ask you for a favor, I get it myself. Right, ain't some money, start counting my digits and pussy start falling straight out of the air. I'm starting to get better with niggas. Never been scared I was gonna be ahead of you niggas. I'm playing chess with you niggas. Got T17, I had already waited for you niggas. I went to jail for you niggas. Signed for some time, never once did I tell you niggas. Okay. Some young Donatello got nothing but shells on you niggas. Yeah. Let's be real. These niggas really fuck with me. I come from, that's probably the only reason my hoe fuck with me. Yeah. Only niggas who call bodies for me, that's who stuck with me. She ain't got the drop on none of my ops, that hoe ain't touching me. Let's be real. I know folks on the book, they ain't outside for real. Bitch, this ain't no playground. I can't let this shit slide for real. Let's be real. Niggas ain't holding no steady. Niggas ain't gang for real. God protect me from my friend, my op, no, they don't spare for real. Put on my line, no, cause I'm shining. She just wants some money. Little bitch ain't giving the time. I have a diamond. I was broken bummies. Yeah. One in school, I broke the movie. Started service junkies. Brody, how I was in there, but still. Got my dumb, but fucking we cutting like razors. Wow. No nigga that's like this is Drake in the air. The wood grain tucked in the blazer. Bullets, they glow in the dark and light up like a taser. Bitch, if you diss me, Jamaica. Flew into Cali for bars and came back with the flavors. Benjamin Franklin, my y'all know what it is, man. So look, we got this ain't bro. These is all my co-hosts, bro. These ain't even nobody I'm featuring right now. So we gonna give y'all a chance for the morning buzz, man. This is another segment of my show, man, where everybody get to kick back. These is my co-hosts. I want to introduce them, and then I let them introduce themselves. But we got Nina J, man, and we got Michi Thuggin, man. So we got Memphis and Atlanta by way of Saginaw too, man. So that's good, bro. I want to introduce. I want a big thank you to both of y'all, bro. And just introduce yourself one by one. Starting with Nina.
Okay, you want me to introduce myself?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, it's Nina J, fresh off the block. You already know. I'm just here to, talk my stuff. Talk my shit.
Yeah.
Let y'all know what y'all want to hear. The hot topic. What's going on?
The hot topics, man. Go ahead, bro.
I ain't got no introduction. I ain't made one yet.
Hey, I ain't fucking with bro. Hey, look, man. So look, man, we got all the hottest shit, man. So look, I want to give everybody just a feel for what's going on and what we got coming, man. So we just gonna give everybody a feel for what we got going on. So this is just a time, man, we get to just pop our shit, man. Y'all get a chance to sit back, like the viewers get a chance to just sit back and catch our views and shit, man. There's a lot of shit going on right now, and we just get to chop it up on a lot of hot topics, relationship wise, or whatever y'all feel comfortable in, man.
Right.
Really, just popping the shit, man. Like, a lot of shit, man. Like, we got a lot of topics, man. I do want to discuss, man.
Pop your shit, though. It can come from any aspect, though.
All right. Well, the first one, man, is what is support, right? Because everybody like considers support, whether it's coming from family or anything else. One thing I want to discuss is what is support. Like, we'll go one by one. Like to y'all, because I like I said, I had a conversation, inbox, right? Somebody inbox, a few people be inbox like, hey, bro, keep doing what you doing, bro. That's good. You feel me? For somebody else to say that, I feel like, yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean? After the first couple times, I wake up to it every day. These ain't the same people that's liking my post. You feel me? So that ain't support. Keep going ain't like, is that support or is that private support? Like, is that real or is that, you feel me? Or am I being wrong about it? Let's go about it that way. Nina, we gonna start first. Ladies first.
I'm just gonna say, just coming from my perspective, these days, Well, first off, I've been doing the digital content, digital creator stuff on Facebook. And so I keep up with how my rates, I go by my ratings and different things like that. And like you said, with people liking your posters, first off, you don't want to get it twisted because, like I was explaining, earlier we was chopping it up. A lot of your support gonna come from people you don't know,
Oh,
and it's a lot of that come with us taking things so personal. It
Yeah.
ain't even personal. You if everybody's trying to win, like, it's a tough race at all times. It's always some type of competition. It's always some type of little, you don't need you be surprised because it's what you expect. But like I was saying before, if you don't expect certain things, you won't be so disappointed. With that being said, I'm being in the digital creator world, I had to learn because I was like, whoa, I'm getting likes on my pictures and all that, and it wasn't doing nothing for me. But then I started following other groups, dropping my pics over there. Then that's where them numbers, though. Numbers don't lie. I'm gonna say it like that.
That right, but that's my whole point. And before, man, we thank the wrong people. Now that's your opinion. We can't knock your opinion. But for a woman, that might be different, right? For a
Maybe.
dude, you feel me? Hey, it might be, bro. Like, man, listen, man. Like, you feel me? It be some crazy shit, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, niggas don't really. It's niggas that got reason to just not to hate the fuck out of me, right? You feel me? And it's
Man.
motherfuckers that just like, bro, from third party, fourth party. You don't even know me, nigga. You feel me? So it's like, bro. At the end of the day, it's like. I do agree with that part. You get caught up, but it's for the right reason. But what you think, bro? It's a sneaky war though. Like, you feel me? So it's like up to you, yes, bro. You feel me?
I mean, imagine if people hate on you and you ain't got shit. The hate gonna be real while you climb up and get some.
bro, if you ain't got people, bro, I said if you ain't got people hating on you, bullshit. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
You ain't doing nothing outside of the ordinary, like nothing outside of like the norm and shit like that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Stop.
That's hey, you got the dog. The dog want to say something too. You want to talk about some hate? Yeah.
My haters is your biggest supporters. Like, niggas will intentionally go out their way to seek out your vids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And I do like realize that because like I was looking at, like you said, the numbers, the dashboard, right? Even like when I've only been doing it for 5 months, man. But out of the 5 months, man, like, yeah, it's like they calling, they checking, and you know what I mean? But I still stretch out to my hometown. It's like you got to, but it's still a blender at the end of the day. You feel me? Shit get chopped up. So you feel me? It's like your name been in the blender so long, you gotta step out the box. You feel me? And it be times like this, and that's my whole point about this show. Like, we all come from different parts, but everywhere that we come from, we ain't in right now. The city that we come from, we ain't even in right now. Neither one of us up on this show right now. You feel me? So my whole point is like, so what does it take? Like, you feel me? And it ain't hard. It ain't easy, bro. It's hard as fuck. Like, you feel me? Because your comfort zone, no matter what you do, you feel me, is to go back. Like home is like your comfort zone, bro. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, you right about that. That's definitely facts. Like, if I could go home every weekend, well, I'm not gonna say every weekend, but to pull up to Miss J crib on off Wadsworth, you know what time it is over there.
Right.
Like, it ain't gonna be the same.
Yeah.
When we run back home, like, you right about that comfort zone, man.
And then, it's another thing. How you feel about, like, when you go home, yeah, it's like Spurs, but you get into the most shit. You just, what I mean? It's like, man, you got to take yourself out that box and see what the fuck you really is. You feel me? And it take that, bro. And it don't come easy, bro. You know what I mean? But then after you, like, spread your wings, bro, you realize, like, damn, you know what I mean? They ain't just cities, bro. I've been state to state. Like, you feel me? You realize, like, bro, that's when you spread your wings. So for the little population of motherfuckers that don't like it, it's a world out there that do. You feel me?
Man,
Yeah.
okay.
So once I really figured that out, bro, it was worth it, bro. And bro, tell me about like your struggles, bro. Like coming from Memphis and like you in Atlanta right now too, right?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. You know, I'm out here with the Asian folks. I had to move with a in like a different demographic and shit, man. So I could walk out my door and not see other niggas like me and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
And shit like this, man. I ain't got no real.
You feel like sometimes you get homesick?
Sometimes, but I kind of look at this shit like, I don't know, my home gonna be wherever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, I lay my head in shit like this.
For real, yeah. That's really how I be feeling sometimes, man. Like you gotta make that, man. Home is your comfortability. Like that's what I'm saying. So it's where you're more comfortable at. But then at the end of the day, you gotta look, man. Shit. And sometimes it's like, bro, for no way, bro. I'm finna go back to my mama crib. You feel me? Or just like you mean, ain't no way, bro. So
No
it's
way,
like,
bro.
yeah. So this nigga, shit.
I
You know what I mean?
When people say that, like,
No, I mean
you
it's
know,
just like not that, but it's just the pride of me. Like you know what I mean, to everybody to each his own, bro. But I don't see it. You feel me? Like that's a good startup, but I'd be there for 2 days if I had to. You feel me? But yeah, but no, man, it's a difference, man. So let's get into this though.
what's
What
up?
up?
What's up?
fuck that. Like, anytime I think of Memphis, I'm going back, bro. I kick this shit out because I know there's like, and Raw's Farm to me, that's like just pussy shit. I know it's easy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, I know so many people that I know all the connections, shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I ain't into a box, purpose and shit. Like, one shit going on, one emotion out there and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Way more opportunity out this way. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And how
A
you
lot of
feel like once
opportunity.
you move, Nino? Like what like how you how was your transition of moving?
Um,
Uh,
how like basically how I decided to just come up with and say I'm out.
Yeah, like even when you got to Atlanta or wherever you know what I mean, like what was your even every city like we all done like even when you travel to cities and you see like the difference, right? You feel me? And you're like, damn,
Me really coming to Georgia. My whole thing was okay. I have experienced so much back at home. It was just getting like repeatedly like boring. Okay, I've done that already. I done went to the D. I've went to this. I went to that. I did this. I done been in the streets hanging. You know, it kind of was like, all right, what else are you going to do? All right, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna, you know, I went to school. I graduated. I went to college. I went to business schools and got degrees in different things, and I was like, I need to apply this somewhere else. I had two sons. I'm like, okay, what else am I going to show them? Okay, boom, made the move, and then it wasn't it. I really, when they say take that leap of faith, I took that leap of faith because it wasn't I got family down here. I got maybe an uncle and an aunt down here, but it was a leap of faith because I had to learn a lot on my own. It was a more faster city, and you know
yeah,
things were more. I wasn't. I was book smart, but wasn't street smart for real, like I thought I was.
yeah. Do you
That's what
think
I'm gonna
like
say. But
let's
I
be
got
honest
hit.
though, even in a big city, man, like a big city coming from where we come from, bro, that shit either make you or break you. You feel me? That shit
Yes,
eat you alive. You feel me?
yes,
So for a small in Detroit, like you know what I mean, it's like coming from a small city to you know what I mean, because that's like everybody's doing that. You know what I mean? So you gotta that's like you being Hollywood and then go to Hollywood. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? So it's like, bro, it's a difference, man. But I don't know.
yeah.
That's why
But
I'm trying
I
to get like
adapt, man.
a
I
female
adapt.
perspective too. Cause man, two cats are just or just me being a dude just sitting up here chopping it and just saying it kind of, you know what I mean? So we getting your perspective though. So anyway, like even with that moving along, like another thing is relationships, man. So how do you hold everything together?
Oh, to say that again?
It's like how do you hold everything together just coming from where you've come from?
Is
You
that for
feel me?
me or for him?
Everybody, that's the topic.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I've been down here. It's been 6 years, bro, and I've been with the same guy for 6 years. And
Yeah.
people was kind of thought that was kind of corny, but from
What's
being at
the
home and being around the fellas, running with the thugs, and I kind of like learned that I didn't want none of that. I had like set a standard bar, and I already knew what I wanted when I came. So it was like, I gotta say, my dude, like, it ain't, relationships ain't never the best. You ain't got the best yet. The best is yet to come. But I gotta
No, you
say,
can't say the best is yet to come.
the best is yet to come because
You can't say that, dog.
I mean,
All right,
I'm
I'll just
saying
fucking
out
with you.
of
I'll
the
just fucking.
relationship,
All right.
the best is yet to come out of the relationship.
relationships
All
from
right, I see where you going with it. I see where you was going with it. My bad. I jumped the gun. I jumped the gun.
Because,
All
because
right. I see
like
what you
real
said.
talk, I've been with the same dude 6 years, and
Yeah.
like, I gotta say, I learned that from being back at home, being baby mama drama, all that other crazy stuff. I was just like, I don't want that. I don't want that. So check game. My guy that I met, he ended up being from Flint.
Mhm.
So maybe I
Yeah.
just like at home niggas.
Man, you got
Motherfucker, man. Hey,
towards me too.
what
You
you
feel
think?
me? I don't
Like,
know. That shit is what you make it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
oh, okay, like, well,
13 jump before that. You know what I'm saying? Like a 4 year jump. First jump in middle school. That shit was like 2 years. Always been long term. Like, and I learned a lot from the failed jumps. You feel me? Like,
yeah, it's man,
yeah, relationships leaders.
the bond, or is it the conversation? Like, you know what I mean? Like y'all is y'all like in tune or built, like, you know what I mean? Because with me, conversation rule the nation. I need to, you feel me? Like,
Hey,
What's your
conversation rule.
question? I'm trying to get the question. You said with relationships, is it the vibe or conversations?
yeah,
What
like
keep
what
it
make y'all
together?
y'all?
What keep it together?
Yeah.
It's gotta be some unity, some loyalty up in there. Like, you know what I
What's
mean?
what's your definition of loyalty?
Oh man, it can go both
Women, hey,
ways because you got to see where your loyalty lies in different situations.
All right,
man,
that's what I'm saying. Cause somebody, man. All
But
right, man. I'm gonna give you a point. They're gonna kill me, but I gotta do this. I gotta do this.
don't
I got to.
me,
Right.
don't
So
start, don't
I went
start.
out the other day. Right. These my home. They're gonna kill me. I went out. My home girl and my dude. You feel her, baby dad. So boom. Right.
yeah,
You mean? Nah. You feel me? It come out at one time. I just so happened to be there. You feel me? She was like, "Yeah, we going to Jamaica." You feel me? Man. And they say, she was like, "Yeah, I fucked him once." You feel me? He was like, "You
yeah,
said you never fucked." You feel me? She was like, "Nah, never."
man,
Then they
look,
argued for
Oh
like
man.
15 minutes. And she was like, "Well, like once." He said, "Well, you did fuck." Nah, never. You feel me? So my whole point is, man, motherfuckers, like, you feel me? What loyalty? Like, motherfuckers never be like, yeah, that right there sealed the deal, dog. You
Yeah.
feel me? They gonna kill me for that, but I had to get thrown out there. Hey, fuck it. Hey, but yeah, man.
But that man, that relationship, it takes time. It definitely takes time. A strong relationship comes from taking time because you gonna go through something. You can't think that it's gonna be peaches and cream. Especially like when y'all two attractive motherfuckers. Like, hold up, what
Man,
you
see,
see,
that's not
wait a minute, what you see in a person, don't you for once think that somebody else don't see that, you
oh yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah, hell
And
yeah,
in a relationship, you want to always keep that hype about your person. You want to make that your female or your significant other feel the same way you made them feel when you got them.
right.
And so If you can kind of keep that roller coaster going, then y'all got yourself, you're going to go through some hard times. You want to see where that person head at when y'all going through hard times. People out here with that 50-50 relationship, it's not 50-50 all the time. Like,
It's not.
I could be at 25, baby. You got the 75. Is it okay if you hold the whole 75 while I ain't got it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what keeps the relationships flowing, because everybody going off of this concept of what they see, and that's not really what it is. It's what reality.
Cause
don't go learning relationship advice from other people, especially social media. Like all the motherfuckers is like fucked up. They give terrible advice. Yeah, shit, man. Cause I realized like a year or so ago, like my motherfuckers dead ass think there's like a one rule for like everything and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like as if nobody's different. You feel me? Like how me and mine and shit like that navigate our relationship and shit like that ain't gonna be the same as yours. You feel me? What makes mine and shit like that stronger than yours, or what makes mine and shit like that work ain't gonna be the same as yours and shit like that. Like I'm not taking no relationship advice from like no fucking body and shit. Like,
none from nobody.
Bro,
no relationship. He said no relationship advice.
Hell no. I give you like some man to man advice. We can vent to each other. I'm gonna tell you, bro. Still talking, still like that. Try to keep you back on point, man. Cause niggas get fucking comfortable and like that. We'll get chill. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't gonna apply like all that fucking pressure and shit like that we was putting in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Then
but it's a point to it. I feel what you're saying, but it's a point to it. I do like that with like family. I don't get in like family shit. Like you feel me? Like whoever going through some shit like with they nigga or like your man, like even your man or my like I don't get in none of that shit. So it's like a point, but like nigga point of views, I really don't either. But females will do. That's what I was finna say. So females do. They be all in their business, huh? You feel me? Look at her.
Females say what they want you to know.
Women,
Even with their friends. Even with their friends. I've had homegirls that tell you certain friends what they want them to know. Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, one-on-one with my girl back there and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It's all understand. On this camera and shit like that, I gotta let women have it. I'm sorry. Man, caring too much about what your friends think and shit like women are dead ass go out here and take 100% of they gonna listen to their friends with their relationship. If I bullshit you,
no, not all the time. Because that's why they still end up with the nigga. Because they don't never listen to their friend. Friend be saying, girl, leave that whole ass nigga.
Yeah, doing a positive.
We call it on Friday night. We go to the club with them Friday. We call it the same nigga Friday night. We don't listen to friends all the time.
That's an excuse right there and shit.
Oh, not the V word, the vulnerable word.
Man, I don't want to hear none of this shit. You ain't finna use your emotions and shit like that to excuse ungenuine behavior and shit like nah. So,
oh, that's a good one. You don't want to use your emotions to
relationship advice from whoever the fuck I just met and brought that bullshit back home and shit like, man, get that out of there. Then it be some miserable motherfuckers.
You're right.
It be some miserable motherfuckers. All the relationship advice that the women take in be from single bitches.
You think that's true?
Look, or if they is in a they be in unhappy relationships, like motherfuckers be over here burning out misery. You know what I'm saying?
Like misery needs company.
Man, look, yeah, they love that shit. Some niggas do too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just listening.
No, put your input in. What you think?
I'm just listening.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. I like it. Yeah. But
you know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, what the fuck your woman got going on emotionally? You know what I'm saying? What makes her happy? what's under her, her triggers, her insecurities, or whatever the fuck she got going on internally, ain't the same as mine. You know what I'm saying? Same thing as me and you and shit. Like, you got some niggas out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? They get fucked up and shit knowing that it's other niggas like they get. You know what I'm saying? I've never thought about no shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think about shit like this. You know, I don't care if I see it. If my female post some shit, you know, like as far as what fanned out males be in the comment, I don't pay no fuck unless I feel like trolling for comedy because I'm an asshole. I'm a piece of shit sometimes. But like, man, that shit don't fucking bother me and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It, you, I don't know. We're in the real world and shit like that, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we in
Like,
the real world. We definitely in the real world here. But times has changed. Living in this real world,
Hey,
times
look,
has
that's what I was
changed.
finna
The
say. Now
moral,
that's what I was finna say though, cause my grandparents, man, been married for like, man, they've been together for years, right? The grandma compared to like the grandma I got, I'm a granddaddy. Like you feel me? So like the me compared to like look like yo man, like looking at this shit, dog. Hey,
you a grand?
for real though. So me looking at
he
this shit
said,
like, yeah. So me looking at this shit like how ain't no like the other grandmas out here.
right,
No, my grandma compared to other grandmas out here. No, nigga, no. It's a difference. Like you won't see that. Like you won't see that bond, that 40, 50-year relationship, 60-year.
right.
Yeah, but times change though. But like
But
you
don't
wanna,
think that they
like
didn't
you
go
see
through
that
some
kind of
things.
love though. You wanna be like, you feel me? Like you wanna see like yo, how your grandma and granddad. You wanna see that shit and you bank on it, but that shit ain't gonna work right now. Like you feel me?
Yeah,
Hell no, them days is over,
times has changed, and
man.
like when I say that, it come with the morals and respect. Cause like you say, the type of grandma you had, you know what I'm saying, was showing you some things in life. Your granddad, you know what I'm saying, people were
Yeah,
showing you some things. Now there's no guidance, no,
A lot of us
people don't
living with
know
them
how to
motherfuckers
love. I mean,
like that.
more
huh?
broken home.
A lot of us was living with our grandparents. A lot of folks over here spending entire summers with their grandparents, and you know what I'm saying. They be wanting this same shit. You know what I'm saying from like their parents. Now we older, we got kids, shit like that. My generation trying to figure out why the previous one, you know, our parents ain't just taking their kids out their hand and shit like that for months at a time and
Yeah,
shit like that.
but
Mm.
That's on.
that's another thing. That's what I was getting to. The build up. Why I was saying that is because of like the environments we was raised in. That was the next uh topic. But the actual topic was like the points of how we was raised and
Mm-hmm.
growing up, like in society, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
my grandparents raised me or whatever. But if you kind of look at it, man, do you think like let's get to like we put everybody go through something, right? We all done been through something, every walks of life. This is the topic. Only reason I'm finna get to is the mental health issues, right?
Man,
I actually want to talk about that. We're just gonna talk about that. Just like preview of this, right? Let's go through like mental health issues, right? Because what is the topic of the mental health issues? Um, growing up in society, like one thing that I really want to talk about because a lot of people don't talk to like psychologists or anything like black people don't even talk about their problem. Black people don't go to no site,
you
even
don't
though
feel safe. You don't feel safe for nobody.
or without getting court ordered to. You feel me?
Don't down y'all
But
like the other.
this is
I I,
like,
I
go
see
ahead,
where
bro.
you're going with this, and I just want to put out there that I had my first little live video was based on women dealing with mental health issues that they don't really get to express themselves. But we, like you say, and that's a good thing because your show is both women and men. So, and like you say, coming from that environment, I know you don't want to keep saying coming from back home, but that a lot of mental health issues start in the childhood. You
Mm,
know what I mean? I took a psychology class before, and it's scientifically known that a lot of issues that people deal with start in their childhood. You know what I
Mm.
mean? And it don't matter, you know, and a lot of it come from not being able to talk about how they feel or what they have experienced, you know.
Mm.
So the
Man,
root of that is a good one, a good question
you
together, because
develop.
the environment that we grew
Mm,
up in, of course, it has a major effect on everyone's mental health. Like I say, due to scientific fact,
mm.
any mental health, I mean, even serial killers, it started in their childhood. It started
That's
with the
it.
childhood.
Right.
Everybody. I mean, if you look it up on any type of credible, you know what I'm saying, article or book or anything like that, but it tell you develop like your default personality at like 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like who the fuck you was at 5 and shit like that is like
Yeah.
who you are today and shit. After that, you know what I'm saying? Like your circumstances just kind of either put limitations on your perceptions and shit like that, or broaden, you know what I'm saying, your shit like.
Yeah.
But
And
ah,
see, like, we put shit on titles on shit, right? Uh,
yeah,
like, you know, the
oh
cool way of motherfuckers right nowadays be, oh, he crashed out. But like, you know what I mean? In a mental state of mind, bro, is some shit that we damn near go through every day. If the shit go unnoticed, bro. Fuck just getting a check or just, you feel me? Like, it's the real fucking, like, motherfuckers that go play stupid or go get a check before they actually get checked the fuck out. You feel me? And I'm
yeah,
serious, bro. I ain't trying to be funny. Niggas say I'm crazy, bro. I don't get no check. If I'm
mm,
crazy, bro, how long I've been crazy? I want all my back pay. I've been crazy for a long. I want it all. I swear to God. Then I can walk like, you know.
somebody,
Hey, but you know what I mean? I'm just saying though, but it's the difference, bro. Like, but we are like, you know what I mean? It's like the people that they really like, you know what I mean? They already unstable to the point where when they do what they call crash out, like the cool word is crashing out, but literally that ain't no cool shit. Like it's shit that go unnoticed, man, that we don't talk about. And the first thing that happened if a nigga get locked up or shit go unnoticed from a character in his unstable way, they'll say that nigga stupid. Like you feel me? Like,
Right.
oh, that nigga stupid. You know he got locked up for so and so. You know what I mean? And that's right back in the system. And the only reason I talked about like that, even that part, bro, is because you got to think about it. Well, even if you get, it's a lot of psych patients that's locked up. You feel me? Like in prison. That's what they. You know what I mean? So you think about it, bro. In a way, bro, they get paid like $50,000, bro, a year to house a motherfucker, bro. You feel me? In prison, right? If you on the streets, bro, you work at McDonald's, you getting about what 20 to 30,000 a year.
Okay. A year.
So you think about it, they got a place for a motherfucker. You feel me? And we start crunching down numbers, man. That shit get fucking crazy, man.
I think
Like
the
so,
prison that I had did my first time in, I think they was getting paid 30,000 a year per inmate or something like that. You know what I'm
yeah. So you got to think about it. Like that's about what a motherfucker get paid at a job. Like you feel me? At McDonald's, like you know what I mean, minimum wage right now. So it's either they gonna get paid off a motherfucker one way or another. And when they realize that shit, they started housing. They get paid by the bed space. So it don't matter. As long as they
saying?
got bed space, they know they got to fill this motherfucker, bro. It's a contract. You feel me?
Right.
So when you start looking at this shit, man, I ain't finna be no statistic, but this shit go unnoticed, bro. So let's get popping on everything else. So we talked about mental health, we talked about society. I think the only next step, man, is like the news, man. Like, I mean, what everybody got going on.